Welcome back, all my Minecrafting friends. This is the player update for episode 1 of the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for October 2015, Enemy Territory. And apparently, October was a pretty popular month for MHC. A lot of people are playing this month. More than last month, I think. Anyway, let's start with Grandma's Gone Gaming. Grandma's Gone Gaming as a new player this month. She found the valley. She did not enter the valley. She tunneled in from the side, from the river, and she peeked through, but did not go in yet. So that's as far as she got in episode 1. Next we have Jade LF. Jade came down from the top, so she climbed up on the top of the mountain first, and then came down the top. She made a farm, a good-looking farm. And next we have John Fall 92. He also came down from the top. He made a farm. Then he went caving. He found iron. He was attacked by silverfish. He made 3 pieces of armor. He still needs 1 more. And his trees are growing. So, making a lot of progress there. Next we have the team of Goron Craft and Bong Bong. They also came down from the top. They made a small farm. Goron Craft is living off of zombie flesh. Bong Bong is about starved to death. So they need to get something going there. Goron Craft did some caving. Bong Bong was cutting down trees. Goron got some iron. And Bong Bong is down to 1 haunch at the end of the episode. So, things are not looking so good for Bong Bong. Next we have Life with Teens. Life with Teens climbed up to the top of the mountain and jumped in the water. It was probably the longest jump I've seen this first episode. She made a small farm, then she did some mining, found some iron, and is making steps to put in her mine so that she can go up and down the mine without using up her hunger. Next we have Box. Box cut down some trees, got an apple. He's using slabs to prevent jumping. He has not reached the hidden valley yet. So, he has yet to see it. Unless he's seen it in someone else's episodes. Okay. Next we have a new player by the name of 22 Scoops. 22 Scoops got an apple from a tree he cut down. He bone mealed his wheat to make bread. So that was pretty cool. He made a farm, but it didn't have water, and then he took the farm up, and he went caving and got some iron. Next we have Digger Dad. Digger Dad has a very interesting audio style, kind of a echoey. It's really kind of cool, I think. He thinks it's a mistake, but I don't know. I think I would keep it, because it's very distinctive, and it is interesting. So, but he had many technical difficulties with his recording or something. But he did, after like his 3rd try of posting his episode, he did get all the problems solved, and his episode is watchable now. He tunneled in from the river, and he torched up the valley. Placed torches all around. Okay. Next we have Andy Doan. Andy Doan made a farm by the river. He cut down trees. And then he went into the hidden valley, and at nighttime he was carving a room into the wall of the valley, into the stone wall of the valley. Okay, next we have Hawk Miner. Hawk Miner came into the valley the same way I did. He came up the side there and walked through the other higher valleys. He got a carrot from a zombie. I think it was the first zombie he killed. It might have been the second. It was pretty lucky though. He's already got a carrot. He did some caving and got iron. He killed some skeletons and did some carrot farming with bone meal. But a rabbit is hopping on his farm, so that's not good. If you make a farm, you need to protect it from animal trampling. Animals love to trample crops, so you need to remove all the blocks around it that they can jump down onto your crops from. So next we have Felonious Wizard. He made a small farm next to the river. He tunneled into the valley from the river. He put down some torches in the valley, and he made another small farm inside the hidden valley. So he's got two farms. Next we have Solo Scody. This is Scody without the team. Scody on his own. He did some caving early on, got some iron before he even went to the valley. He climbed up to the top of the mountain and came down from there. He made a small farm inside the valley, and he also made a infinite water pond. Then he went caving. Next we have another new player this month, Honeysuckle. She did not make it to the valley in her first episode. She did decide to hide out in a grotto overnight, and in the grotto she made a farm and she did some mining. So hopefully she'll make it to the valley in the next episode. Next we have Piker Eyes. Piker Eyes came into the valley the same way I did, if you watched my episode. He got an apple. He made a farm, but his farm doesn't have any water on it, so it's a dry farm. He did some caving. He was attacked by silverfish. He found diamonds. Only one to find diamonds on day one is Piker Eyes. He also found gold and emeralds. He got some iron and redstone. So he is a mining master. Next we have J-Gaz Mom. J-Gaz Mom is teaming up with Ghost Vortex, her son, this month. And Ghost Vortex is new to the MHC, and he's not managing his hunger very well. So by the end of the episode, Ghost Vortex was down to 3 haunches, and J-Gaz Mom hadn't lost any haunches. So quite a difference there. Well, anyway, they did some mining. They're trying to use slabs to minimize jumping. They have no food yet, but they will work on that in the next episode. Next we have Tim Obert, also known as Captain Hook 5150. He tunneled in from the river. He started out with like a farm that only had two seeds on it, and then he expanded it to 3 seeds because I guess he just decided that 2 wasn't going to be enough. So he expanded it to 3 seeds. So he has a small farm now. Next we have Technoscribe. Technoscribe went into the valley my way, the same way I did. I don't know how to describe that. You know, you kind of go in from an adjoining valley through like a mountain pass, the mountain pass entrance. Okay, she made a very nice farm. Looks good. It's got the fallow rows on it, and she put down a lot of torches. Next we have Ron Smalek. Ron Smalek made a small farm at the river. He also went into a grotto at night. So him and Honeysuckle are both overnighting in grottos. He did not get to the valley, but there's plenty of time for him to do that in the next episode. Next we have Badheart MC. He made a farm by the river. He did some caving. He got iron. Then he switched to mining. Got attacked by silverfish. He was just, it's like, you know, you really have to watch out for silverfish in these extreme hills biomes, and then like 2 blocks later, wham, silverfish gets him. Okay. He has no food, and his hunger's going down fast, so he will need to solve his hunger situation pretty soon. Next we have Cherry Bitters. Cherry Bitters cut a lot of trees. She got an apple. She made a nice farm by the river using the fallow rows method. She did some mining, but she did not find any iron. No iron mining. Okay. Next we have New Azusa. Now New Azusa is playing this one in the 1.9 snapshot, which has got some changes to the way that combat works. And I don't know if this is going to be in the final version or if they're still working on things and they don't have the swords right yet or something. But if this is the way it turns out in 1.9, we're all in big trouble, because it took him forever. Well, not forever. It took him 3 minutes to kill a zombie, just hitting it over and over. It took a lot. And he was attacked by a couple of zombies, and then he was attacked by 3 baby zombies simultaneously. Fortunately, he was smart enough to retreat to water, to where they were all in the water, and he could hit them and knock them back where they couldn't hit him. He didn't die. He found a pumpkin, and I'm going to run out there and see if there's a pumpkin in my world in the same location, because I really want that pumpkin. He also got an apple. He, at the end of the episode, he was down to 3 haunches with no food, and he has not reached the valley yet. So, next we have Nova Cookie 232. He made a small farm. He put torches around the valley. Then he went caving and found iron, came back up and found some apples. So he was lucky. Next we have Boonslayer. Boonslayer climbed up to the top of the mountain. He cut down some trees up there. He started tunneling down to the valley, which you can see from the top. And he has not made it yet. He's only about halfway down, tunneling down from the top. And not interested in jumping into the water, apparently. But maybe by the end of episode 2, he'll be down in the valley. Next we have Velk. Velk is a returning player. That he's back, and we're happy about that. Although we're not that crazy about the circumstances that allowed him to come back. He apparently lost his job, but I'm sure that he will correct that shortly. Anyway, he tunneled in from the side, and he tunneled in from the side where I went in over the top, sort of through the valleys. Okay, he made a small farm on the inside. I think he's got like, I don't know, 6 or 7 blocks of wheat. He put torches down. He's having significant challenges with hunger. He doesn't have enough food, and so he needs to get his food situation sorted out. Next, we have Conquering. Conquering tunneled in from the same side as Velk, from the side with the mountain passes. She torched up the little valley there and made a small farm. Next, we have the team of Load Central. Load Central took 4 tries to complete a day 1 to complete an episode 1 without anybody dying, but they did it on their 4th try. They tunneled in from the river. They made a farm. They put down lots of torches, but they have no food. Food seems to be the big problem early on this month. I'm sure that we'll take care of the food situation, and then we can get on to the serious building. Okay, next we have Baker Bell. Baker Bell entered the valley the same way that I did, through the mountain passes. She put down torches. She had 4 skeletons in her valley, and she retreated back to her tunnel. Decided to do some mining. At the end of the episode, she has no food. She's down to 3 hearts and not regenning. She's got like half of her hunger, maybe over half. She's not starving, okay, but she's down enough that she's not regenning, and she's only got 3 hearts, and she's worried about getting hit by a skeleton. Now, watching her episode, I'm pretty sure that one of them went down the river, but there could be more out there, and actually her whole valley, the other side of it, is far enough away that it could have spawned any number of monsters before she gets back into it. So she's gonna have a fight on her hands there. So that takes care of episode 1. I will see you all in episode 2. This is Mike Deering signing out.